trophy wife or not, I'd said I would protect the girl.
Welcome to MojoPlays, where today we'll be taking a look at 10 of the best first levels in games that had us completely hooked. Before we get started, we post new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos. Edgewater, The Outer Worlds.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head.
The Outer Worlds drops you straight into the retro-futuristic mess of Edgewater, and wow, what a mess it is. From the first few minutes, you're faced with choices that aren't just good or evil, but varying shades of wow, that's morally gray. Do you help the corporate overlords or the scrappy outlaws barely scraping by? The quirky humor and biting satire are front and center, setting the tone for the entire game. And hey, who doesn't love a town where even your graves come with monthly payments? Move over, mortgage rates. Edgewater's got corpse rent. Shot in the Dark, Gears 5.
Control, really? I have a name. Control.
Gears 5 kicks off with Shot in the Dark, a moody and atmospheric mission that sets the stage for a more emotionally complex campaign. You play as JD Phoenix as they infiltrate an abandoned research facility crawling with Swarm. It's not exactly a stealth mission, but the eerie quiet and heavy shadows give it a suspenseful tone rarely seen in the series.
So much for a silo.
The mission trades bombastic shootouts for tension-building exploration, at least until everything goes sideways. It's a clear signal that Gears is evolving. You'll still get your chainsaw guns, but first, the game wants to make you sweat. Storm of Steel, Battlefield 1.
We have to hold this line!
Battlefield 1 opens with Storm of Steel, a haunting prologue that immediately sets a somber tone. You step into the boots of multiple soldiers from the 369th Infantry Regiment known as the Harlem Hellfighters during the brutal trenches of World War I. Each time a soldier falls in battle, their name, birth, and death dates appear, emphasizing the human cost of war.
We came from all over the world. So many of us thinking this war would be our rite of passage.
The mission forces you to experience the inevitability of death on the front lines, with each perspective shift reinforcing the chaos and futility of the conflict. It's a powerful introduction that forgoes the traditional tutorials, instead immersing you in the grim reality of warfare. Damn, GoldenEye 007. GoldenEye 007's Damn level is pure gaming nostalgia. Starting with a silenced PP7 and minimal intel, you're free to approach the mission as you see fit, stealthily neutralizing guards or going in guns blazing. The level's expansive design was ahead of its time, encouraging exploration and multiple playstyles. While remote mines aren't available in this mission, the variety of weapons and gadgets still offered players a taste of espionage action. And let's be honest, if you didn't leap off the dam's edge at the end, humming the Bond theme in your head, did you even play GoldenEye properly? Cozumel, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail. I don't want to attract attention.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider kicks off with Cozumel, and it's basically Lara Croft's unofficial audition for Indiana Jones Apocalypse Edition. You're immediately thrown into a whirlwind of exploration, stealth takedowns, and cinematic set pieces, all while unknowingly triggering a looming cataclysm by taking an ancient dagger. The mission shows off Lore's expanded abilities, wall scrambling, underwater swimming, brutal stealth kills, all while reintroducing Trinity as a deadly global threat. It's fast-paced, atmospheric, and full of tension. And any opening level that ends with you escaping a collapsing temple while the apocalypse is brewing is one unforgettable crash course in survival. Something rotten in the air. Max Payne 3.
You just got cowboys running security downstairs? Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air.
This depressing tale opens with something rotten in the air, plunging Max into the opulent yet perilous world of Sao Paulo's elite. Tasked with protecting real estate agent Rodrigo Branco during a lavish rooftop party, Max's evening spirals into chaos when masked gunmen crash the event. The mission transitions from the airy elegance of the penthouse to tense shootouts in the building's corridors and parking garage. The level design mirrors Max's disoriented state. Open spaces give way to confined battlegrounds, emphasizing his descent into turmoil. Bullet-time dives feel less like stylish maneuvers and more like desperate survival tactics. Throughout the whole conflict, Max's sardonic narration underscores his inner demons, blending noir sensibilities with visceral action. It's a gripping introduction that sets the tone for a story steeped in violence and regret.
Let's get this lot home and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Liberty Island, Deus Ex.
Better load up. There's some crates of ammo stashed in the antenna shaft behind the helipad.
Deus Ex doesn't wait to flex. Its opening mission on Liberty Island throws you into the deep end and basically says, figure it out. Want to go in guns blazing? Stealth your way past patrols? Hack turrets from the shadows? It's all fair game. Right from the start, you're given real choice, and that freedom hits harder than any tutorial.
No, I heard something.
You pick your loadout, discover alternative paths, and chat with sketchy NPCs who may or may not be helping. The mission even plants seeds of the game's massive conspiracy plot. And yeah, Paul Denton isn't in the mission itself, but don't think he won't bring it up later if you handle things poorly.
Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
The Tanker, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
The Tanker chapter in Metal Gear Solid 2 fooled an entire generation. Players thought they'd spend the whole game playing as Solid Snake on a spy mission, and the intro delivered on that promise gloriously. Rain pouring, stealth takedowns, high-tech gadgets, secret dog tags, it was espionage heaven.
Freeze.
Only later would players realize it was just a prologue before a huge twist. Still, it remains one of the series' most iconic missions, blending tense action with a cinematic flair that redefined gaming intros. Plus, admit it, you spent way too long trying to get that perfect stealth takedown, only to get alerted by the guards soon after. City Escape, Sonic Adventure 2. How do you make a first level that's so good people still sing the song decades later? City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 is the answer. Right from the get-go, you're riding down the streets of San Francisco at cartoon speeds, dodging military trucks, launching off ramps, and bopping to escape from the city, arguably one of gaming's catchiest anthems. It's bright, chaotic, full of momentum, and it perfectly captures Sonic's rebellious attitude. Honestly, half the reason people remember Sonic Adventure 2 isn't the story about bioweapons or moon lasers. It's because they had an irrational need to roll around at the speed of sound. World 1-1, Super Mario Bros. If gaming had a first-grade classroom, World 1-1 of Super Mario Bros. Would be its most important lesson. Without a single tutorial pop-up, it teaches players everything: running, jumping, enemy stomping, and the crucial discovery that mushrooms are good, mostly. It's perfectly paced, secretly brilliant in design, and an all-time icon. World 1-1 is a cultural blueprint in gaming. And let's be honest, even if you can speedrun it in 30 seconds today, there was a time you walked straight into the first Goomba and thought, well, that's it. Gaming's not for me. Were there any first levels in any video games that you feel should have made this list? Be sure to let us know in the comments.